For the final time in 2016, the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series hit the track, but this time it was to decide a winner of the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup at Homestead-Miami Speedway. Championship 4 driver Jimmie Johnson got bad news early as he was sent to the rear of the field for the start of the race. NASCAR found unapproved adjustments on the 48 pre-race, but 10 laps in, Jimmie Johnson found himself inside of the top 20. Lap 69, Johnson comes to pit road and has more trouble. This time the Jackman loses his footing. That cost the 48 valuable time on pit road, but once everything cycled through, Jimmie found himself in 6th place. Lap 140, Kyle Busch has trouble. He has a problem with the right front tire. He shoots up the racetrack, but catches the car. He does not hit the wall. Busch brings his number 18 Toyota down pit road, but would re-enter the race one lap down in 20th place. After a yellow flag for Ryan Blaney hitting the wall, pit road bit another chaser. This time it's Carl Edwards. He has trouble and loses 3 spots. He restarts in 5th place. But on the restart, Kyle Busch makes a bold move to get by Joey Logano for 2nd place, and he takes the top spot amongst the chasers. With 25 to go, JGR teammates Carl Edwards and Kyle Busch battle side by side on the track, and Carl Edwards is the one that prevails. He takes 2nd place from his teammate Kyle Busch. Lap 253, Dylan Lupton brings out the caution, bringing all the chasers down pit road for 4 fresh Goodyears and fuel. Larson wins the race off of pit road, followed by Edwards, Logano, Harvick, Johnson, and Kyle Busch. Busch loses 4 spots on pit road, and you can see the frustration in his crew. With 10 laps to go now, Joey Logano fans out on the restart, but Carl Edwards goes low to protect, and he makes contact with Logano, and Edwards goes spinning. Several cars get collected in the ensuing wreck, including Brad Keselowski, Martin Truex Jr., and Casey Kane. That accident would bring out the red flag, and that would stay out for 30 minutes, but Edwards, who just had his championship hopes crushed, shows class after the wreck by going to Logano's pit box and taking responsibility. On the first attempt at a restart, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. goes around. That brings out the caution, and that would give Kyle Busch an opportunity to pit. This time, Kyle Larson restarts first, Jimmie Johnson second, with chaser Joey Logano third, and that put us into NASCAR overtime. On the restart, Jimmie makes it by Kyle Larson. The other chasers just couldn't catch him. And just like that, Jimmie Johnson makes his way past the stripe, winning the race and winning a historic 7th NASCAR Sprint Cup Series title. Johnson joins the King Richard Petty and the Intimidator Dale Earnhardt as the only 3 drivers to ever win 7 NASCAR Premier Series titles. For NASCAR.com, I'm Jonathan Merriman.